Now I've made a variation of a 6 hour study plan. 2 hours live classes for one subject, 20 minutes for daily news analysis and GK, 30 minutes for an English or a language paper, 30 minutes for watching recorded sessions and notes, 1 hour for subjective answers, 1 hour MCQ. So this part I'm very hesitant in reducing beyond below 2 hours, because this is the meat of your preparation. Okay. This is validating on a day-to-day basis that you are making progress. This is the measurement part of it. 15 minutes to review your reports, 30 minutes revision time, 10 minutes planning for next day. Okay. Below this, it's very hard to go. So looks, now everybody who came up with various number of hours, now you can see where to fit your, how to fit your preparation here. Then hours of preparation per subject. So this is from a study plan we have made. It adds up to around 4,000 hours. 460 hours on CPC. Reason people struggle is because they've not planned their study and not given enough time. CRPC 510 hours, Evidence Act 330 hours. If you're giving the APO exam, the focus is on the criminal law aspect only and constitutional law. Sometimes state police acts, okay, or state criminal law related rules. Constitution 600 hours. So you see the giant subjects. Indian Penal Code 400 hours. Add these hours. This is 2,200 hours on major subjects. Okay. These are the smaller subjects. Total time is 3,300 hours. Okay, you can look at them. Contract Act 300, Jurisprudence 180. One thing to remember, okay, how you're learning each law is different. I'll give you an example. CRPC, CPC will be in a different way because they are procedural laws. Evidence Act is a different style because it's about evidence. Constitution will be different. Indian Penal Code is substantive law. Contract Act is again substantive law. Jurisprudence is very conceptual. Transfer of property, conceptual, technical and conceptual. Hindu law, similar. Mohammedan law, you will have to learn a lot again. Okay. So you have to understand that the learning style is different. It's not judiciary one way of studying Barak. No. There are different ways to learn these subjects. Now let's go to the minor subjects or the smaller ones. Specific Relief Act, Limitation Act, Sale of Goods. So you're seeing each of these at 80 hours, 80 hours, 100 hours is a sizable amount to learn. Okay. Registration Act, tested in some states. So I have included these here, even if you're giving 2 or 3 exams only, because one way or another, these get caught in one of the exam states that you're attempting. Then other smaller hours, you can look. Smaller subjects, sorry. Trust, arbitration. Now this is where the scope goes out of control. So many subjects, how to study, where to study from, which books to use, how many books to use. 680 hours for minor subjects. Okay, a lot of subjects, not so much time to prepare. But you need to do it to crack the exam. Right? Then local acts of every state where they are testing local acts, state specific local acts. Okay, 250 to 300 hours is average study time for local laws for one state. Okay, so your minor subjects is as much as your local laws. Minor subjects is 680 hours, 700 hours. Local is 300 hours per state. I have not calculated language, GK, right? So language is English. Now depends on your existing level of proficiency. One basic level of preparation is 60, but if you're particularly weak, you may need to spend 200 hours. Okay. Regional languages, again, one is a basic level of learning. After that, the proficiency. So we are saying the proficiency aspect is 150 hours. Total is 210 here. GK, we've kept it separate, 500 hours. So GK, I'm saying do every day. Okay, static GK plus legal GK plus current affairs combined. Then some specific for essay writing, judgment writing. Essay writing you will do every day. In your test time, you will do every day. Reasoning and mathematics, legal reasoning. So if you add all of this is going to be around 4,500. Okay, this is the most important thing. And don't forget quality, quantity plus quality. So you need to focus in these 40 hours of essay writing, only essay writing. Current affairs, you're looking at, so you want focused prep. If you are spending time shuffling books, not able to memorize, not giving tests, it's not going to work. Okay. What's the best way to measure progress? You have to measure actions and you have to measure results. If you only measure hours of study, that is action and imperfect action. So you measure by which subjects you studied, how much portion was covered that day. This is action, no pages and all of that. But in books, you don't understand. If you cover 20 pages but you can't understand, then it's of no use. How much time it took you to complete? So you want books which you understand or study materials you understand, and you're able to complete more pages and you're able to retain information. Okay. How many tests you attempted? This is your action, not result. Action. You can work on this, and you measure it over time. You can improve it. Progress is measured after your test reports, your subjective test corrections, your marks, your trends, how you improving, is it going down. Same for your objective test, you measure progress like that. If there is no test, this is the primary reason that people struggle in judiciary prep, or they take the wrong direction to study, because there is no concrete measurement of progress. How will you take test every day from a book? Okay, if the book has 5 questions from a chapter, you need to actually practice 50, 60. But for that, you need another question bank. That question bank may not focus on that chapter. So it gets very complicated, right? So you need to measure your progress with tests.